Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, why not? By the way, did you mute my voice as well right now? Cool. Yeah, I will mute myself once everything is done, and I'm sure you don't need me anymore.
Good evening, gentlemen, and welcome to the second round of AF3. Today we will have two races around Red Atlanta. Right now, qualifying is about to start in a minute's time, and today will be a really interesting race because it's a track that's really tricky with this car. You really have to push it, and you have to be really careful going around these corners. Some of them are blind. If you have to, for example, lap a car, it's gonna be really difficult to tell where it should happen coming to that kind of corners. And there might be a bit some surprises that really will be interesting because of the race. Today I'll be commentating alone since, for example, Josh it's actually racing on this one. Right now we just started qualifying. There we go. So, track grip will be 100%. It's not like AF1 where it will build up. It's gonna start at 100%. People are already out onto the track. People are really hurrying up. Almost everyone gets out right now. Result. Thanks for the follow, G750. We see right now that there's actually battles for position. Okay. It's a 10-minute qualifying. Track position will be important since this track it's tight in some sections like the first sector and so on. And also if you don't have a bank lap, you might find some trouble getting that pace where you think you're gonna end up being. But it's really tight. Yes, it will be. Laps should be expected around the minute 20 highs if I'm not wrong. Right now, crossing the line is Danier. We'll follow with Danier now for the first lap. First lap for him is 139 for the out lap. And there we go, through the first corner. Really, really fast section right here. Now getting into a blind left and another blind right in type 1. Head down towards the lowest part of the track, left, right. Now you go upwards from this point on. Really fast left. Careful going too wide because you're gonna end up eating the curbs. Now we have right here a really long, a medium length straight coming down to a corner that's really steep. You have to be careful going too wide. Another harsh corner, and you now go full flat out onto the chicane right here. Okay. How about now? Does it sound better? Can you guys hear me better? Okay, good. So Danny coming around now. Which sort of lap time he will set? Be around 128 and 124 it is. for Daniel, followed by Towa with a 29.1, Diego with a 29.0, Sanchez with a 29.2, Alex Lozano with a 29.4, and Jet on Fire with a 30.1. We might expect, there goes Charles with a 31.7, and Lisa with a 30.4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Daniel is gonna be the one to beat today. Bragg with a 28.8. There seems to be a crash for Diego. Oh no, he's just at the side of the track. Stopped. Alex Vizcaíno with a 30.5. Meanwhile, let's check on Ben, which right now is 2 seconds from the leaders lap. Yeah, they did. Danny and Jet did 1-2 last race, if I'm not wrong. Meanwhile, Sanchez is right now catching up to what I believe is... Oh, never mind. Sanchez coming around right now to start his own lap. Tommy Ball just crossed the line right now, so he starts his lap as well. First turn, now heading... Oh, there goes Patterson with a 29.6 and Jet on Fire with a 28.8. 4/10 of Danny, and Ben goes to second place. 28.653. 2/10 down from Danny's time. Do believe it's gonna be a tight qualifying, since you know people have really practiced for this race. Some did, some did not. But I do believe we're gonna see some great racing right here. Yeah, it's gonna be a scary first lap, since the line corners are really gonna set who's gonna go around the last corners first, since a lot of crashes might happen there. Charles Leclerc now back into the pits. Maybe it's gonna wait for time to go by. 4 minutes left on the clock. Track grip will be 100% throughout the whole qualifying. Tommy Ball with a 30.2 goes up to 15th place. Jet on Fire goes into the pits. Lipsius with a 29.4. Sanchez goes 5th with a 29.0. As Lipsius goes back to the pit as well. Now here comes Collins crossing again the finish line to start another lap. Doesn't improve on this lap, but we might see a better one right now. Oh yeah, where's Josh? Oh, Josh is right here with a 230.7. Wow. Let's go back to Ben. Ben just started. Oh, Rag! Rag goes up to 3rd. I missed that. Miles Rag goes up to 3rd with a 28.753 as he goes back into the pit. Let's see. Collins is just a bit far away from Daniel at the first set, so just 5/10 off him. Towa just seems to have a crash and he's going back to the pits. Meanwhile, let's see again with Collins. Which sort of time will he set on the second setter, and he lifts up. He's gonna wait for the next lap, maybe. Yep, last 2 laps now. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. You have this one and the last one. Yeah, you finish this one and then the next one, and that's it. Abdurrahman sets his time with a 29.9. Let's see Collins. Teles goes up to 13th place with a 29.7. Smokey with a 29.0 goes up to 6th place. Let's watch on board here. Now you go here downhill, left, right. Now you go uphill with the left. You go too wide, you might again, as I said before, go into the curbs. He does really well. He maintains the speed. He's 2/10 of Daniel, but if he catches up on the second and third sector, he might be able to make it up. But he goes a bit too wide, and they might sacrifice some time here. Let's check on Daniel where he is right now. He's going down his time. Is he gonna be the first one to go under 28? No, he's not. 28.333. Improves and gets a wider gap to Collins. Now the gap is 3/10. Collins coming around right now. We'll have another chance. Leclerc seems to have edged into the pits. This will be the last chance for Ben to get the pole position. And Lipsius goes up to 5th with a 28.9. Bissett with a 29.1 gets up to 9th place. Top, yeah, it's top 12 under 1 second. It's gonna be really tight. Josh Brooks now up to 17th with a 30.0. There he goes, Collins. Does it really well. I think he's lost a bit of time as he's still a bit too far away. Now time's over. These few laps that are left will be the last ones to be registered. As Rack looks like he had a crash and come back into the pits. There's still only Daniel, Ben, and here comes Daniel, 29.1, doesn't improve but still maintains his first place with a 28.3. Thanks for the follow, Freeches. Sorry. Let's see Collins coming around right now, still a bit far away. I don't think he's gonna improve. Let's check on Jet on Fire and he backs off. Jet on Fire finishes his lap, doesn't improve. Diego might improve. He might improve. He improved on the first sector, not on the second. Will he be able to make it up and get up to maybe 5th place if I'm not wrong? That sort of pace. Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna do it? Yeah, and he goes up to 3rd with a 38.745. And I believe that's going to be it. Daniel will start first from Ben, Diego, Miles Rack, Jet on Fire, Licias, Paul Sanchez, Lucky Smokey, Bissett, and Tua makes up the first 10 places. From there is Patterson, Lozano, Josh, Ace Marco. Ace Marco, Teres, Abdurrahman, Tommy Ball, Leclerc, Eds Hunter, Carlito, and Alex Vizcaino. Top 12 covered by a whole second. That's gonna be really, really good. And yeah, Josh doesn't seem to be on the groove today. It doesn't look like he's gonna be fighting for the top today as... Alex is starting B14. Oh, okay. So, with that out of the way, let's bring you the introduction.
Adrenaline, I need a rush of it right under my skin, taking me higher, so high adrenaline. Like in the morning, air so fresh and so clean. It's taking me over, oh adrenaline. Taking me higher, taking me higher, taking me higher, taking me higher, 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 higher.
Okay, so 6 lights are coming up right now. We're starting Road Atlanta race 1 of the day. And lights out and away we go. Daniel gets a good start from Ben here, as well from Diego. It seems like the middle of the pack there will be 3 wide going into the first corner. Daniel just makes it absolutely beautiful. Sorry about that. Meanwhile, let's check on the back. Jetofy goes up to 4th place from Rag. Lucas Mookie is looking around the inside, as well as Jeton5 goes up to 3rd, Patterson goes up to 13, Alex Lozano goes up to 11, Hunter just keeps and goes to 13, and there seems to be a crash at the back with Patterson and Josh. Josh has been taken out, or maybe it's the other way around, we don't know, I haven't seen it. But meanwhile, up the front, and also there's another crash from Diego. Yes, there's another crash from Diego. Diego goes down to P21. Let's go back out to the top again. We are from Daniel, Collins, Jeton Fire, Rab, Licias, Mookie, Sanchez, Towa, and Ace Marco seems to be out. Ace Marco seems to have crashed with Tommy Ball and Abu Darachman. What seems to have happened? There goes Abu Darachman wide. Be careful when rejoining though, because there will be given penalties if you crash out another person. Hunter just go. Oh, there it goes again. And there goes again. Sorry about that. Sanchez now goes up to P6, as well as Carlito goes up to P12 right now. Meanwhile, at the front, Daniel is up with a 1 second lead already to Collins. Jeton Fire following close behind. Rad with 2 second gap to Jeton Fire, as well as Towa just goes up now to 7th place. Meanwhile, Smook is looking around the inside, but doesn't look like he's gonna make Alex. Is battling Alex right now. And there you go, now up to 2nd corner and then 3rd corner. Alex Lozano seems to have made up the place. Towa just goes up to P6. He seems to be battling. And Sanchez is out. Sanchez has just gone wide. He's lost a huge amount of time and he's go down to P15. Meanwhile, at the front, we have Jet on Fire following behind Collins. Jet on Fire is being followed by Rack, who's still a bit too far behind. Meanwhile, again, in P10 we have a battle with Vizcaino and Lozano. Oh, there's a white skin. I have downloaded them all. I don't know why that happened. And they go too wide now, down to the back straight. It seems that he is using right now push to pass. Remember that in this league there is push to pass. You have 15 charges throughout the whole race. It will give you a lot of advantage. And Vizcaino goes into the inside and they touch. But he lets him through. Oh my god, what was that about? Carlito, what was that about? Meanwhile, everything seems to be settling down a bit. I'm not gonna jinx it. At the front, Collins is closing on Danny, and now the gap is just 7/10. Meanwhile, Jet of Fire following behind with a 1 second gap. Again, Lozano and Vizcaino are battling, and Lozano seems to have gone a bit too wide, and he goes too wide. Going off-road with the Audi TT Cup, it's not a good chance. Good choice, mate. There's lots of momentum and lots of places, but not too far back. But it seems that here we have a really big battle for the 12th place right here with Teles, Leclerc, and Sanchez, Patterson. And as they go too wide, two columns too wide, but it seems they make it through well. Thanks for the follow, Pasur109. Here we have a battle between, I believe it's Sanchez and Leclerc. Yes, it is. Sanchez just has gone by Leclerc, but they might use slipstream and they push the pass to go through. As they go down the back straight, it seems like Leclerc and Patterson are battling though. Watch out for the dive bombs, don't make it too far and you're gonna end up in the pit trap, and Leclerc loses the position to Patterson right here. Will he be able to pay it back? Sanchez goes up now to P13. He just passed Teles right here. Jetafire seems to be 2/10 off Collins. He's just right up his bum. But meanwhile, Daniel seems to be getting a gap right here. 1.5 seconds now from Collins. Mookie is now the closest one to another rival apart from Jet on Fire and apart from the battle in for 12th place. And it seems like Leclerc has lost another place and Abu Rachman has just crashed again. Yes, he has gone wide, I believe. Meanwhile, again, a battle for P10, no, P12, P11, sorry. Hunter is just looking at the inside of Alex Lozano as he goes down the inside. Stays there, well held. Oh, and there's a spin! There is a spin from, I believe it's Teles? Yes, it is. A spin from Teles. And Leclerc was involved in that too. Major contact right there. Meanwhile, again, Sanchez and Lozano are... Oh, yeah, there go 3 wide into the corner and they all touch. 2 of them go out. Hunter and Lozano go out and Sanchez continues. What was that about? And Alex Lozano rage quits. Or disconnected, I don't know. Is he still here? He's not. Okay, it seems like Sanchez had a problem. He lost 2 places. He lost a place to Josh. I'm sorry. Meanwhile, the front, Con is still 3/10, 5/10 now off Jet on Fire. As well as Muki right now. I was gonna say Adelantanto. my Spanish is coming out. Seems like Toba had a problem. He lost 2 places right now. It looks like he's gone wide. What is Muki doing? Going to the grass. Is Muki just lost that 6th place because of that? Let's Bissett go through. And Tommy Ball's gone to the pits. What happened to Tommy? What just happened? Why is Tommy on the pits? There seems to be a lot of things happening right now. It's just too hard to keep track of everything. Teles is battling right now with Leclerc. Teles goes a bit too wide and Leclerc just touches him and makes it go wide. Leclerc, what was that about? Teles, be careful when you're journeying though. That's an F for him. Josh just lost the place to Ace Marco right here. Oh, Ace Marco just goes wide. Wow. Okay. Oh my god, be careful. Why are you going off road? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Meanwhile, at the front, Collins is now 8/10 of Jet on Fire. Danny has set a really good gap right here. 2 seconds from, and it's 2 seconds, 2.3. Sorry, can't read. Ed Hunter seems to be battling with a Blue Dart man. Noah seems to be battling as well with Smokey. As wow, Smokey goes around the outside. Yep, he's gone around the outside. Brilliant overtake by Smokey right there. Caught in the grass like Bottas in Austria. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, and Jet of Fire has just gone through. What happened to Daniel? And Patterson has crashed out as well. What's going on? Jet of Fire just gone through Daniel. Daniel might have gone a bit too wide. And now the battle for first place is just open up. What happened to Patterson? I don't know. It looks like he had a problem. Meanwhile, at the front, we have this battle for first place. Now really, really close. Team Oldest, you say? Then it's James. Yeah, Mookie right now battling with Towa as Towa goes down to 7th place. Let's look at this. Danny seems to be now holding back? No, sorry. He's just 5/10 of Jet on Fire right here. Wow, lots of things happening all over the place. But it seems like it's not gonna stop. Smokey Nut right now is battling with Towa. They're going too wide right now. Oh, never mind. And he punts him. Smokey just punts him. But he doesn't spin out. He doesn't crash. Well, Alex is looking around the outside of the last corner. That's not gonna make it, mate. And they touch. Thankfully, he gives up enough space. Will he hold around the outside into the first corner? Yes, he is. And Smokey goes a bit too wide into the first turn. Wow. Let's check up. Oh, Diego just overtook Josh, if I'm not wrong. No, Carlito just overtook Diego. I don't know why I don't have a skin. Yeah, I don't have a skin for Carlito. I don't know why. What happened to Josh? Why is Josh losing? Already lost 2 places. Josh got overtook by Patterson right here. Meanwhile, at the front, it seems like it seems that things are settling settling back down. With Jet on Fire, 7/10, Danny 7/10 of Jet on Fire. Ace Marco seems to have crashed. Ace Marco has crashed into the wall at the first sector. Oh my god, just cutting some grass, crashing into the wall. But it's fine, there's no people around, so you just have to be careful. 3 minutes remaining on the race. My trademark, thank you for the follow. Diego seems to have overtaken Carlito going down the back straight. Will Carlito have a look into the inside? No, but Diego goes wide. Diego goes wide and Carlito goes through. Meanwhile, at the front, Daniel just 6/10 of Jet on Fire. Collins falling back behind with a 1.2 second gap to Daniel. Alex Vizcaino now 5/10 of Towa. Meanwhile, apart from that, it seems like, I'm trying to say it again, settle it down. Using all his up races to make the rest of the season exciting to watch. Maybe? Oh, Carlito just lost the place to Diego. Yeah, it looks like it was an error. And Danny is just almost 1 second now from Jet on Fire. Let's check on Jet on Fire right now. We see now here's the group battling for first place, from first to fourth. Abdurrahman has lost another place. I don't know what has happened there. Well, let's continue now to the head. Onto the race lead. It's sad seeing the champ. Yeah, it's really sad. 1 minute 30 on the clock. So it means that 3 laps left. Should be right now 3 laps left. Vizcaino has just gone through Towa, going to the back straight into the second to last corner. So many actions going on. Okay, let's go back into the race lead. Danny is just 5/10 right now from Jet on Fire, but since they are teammates, I don't think he's gonna sacrifice the gap they have now to Collins just to get some personal points. I don't believe so. Maybe there will be some team orders. That again. Maybe there will be some team orders going around. Hunter just lost the place to Abdurrahman. Looks like he's gone wide or lost the position. He's still losing places. He just lost the place right now to Teles. What is going on? Does he have a problem? Looks a bit too slow. And he goes wide. What's going on here? Wait, hold on. We have something on the front. Danny is just 2/10 of Jet of Fire. Will this mean that we will have a battle for first place now that we head out onto the last lap? Is it? Yes, it will be. No, sorry. No, 2 laps. This one, the next one. The near Mo W doesn't exist. They still have, I believe they have still pushes to pass. So, I could not be wrong. You could not be wrong, sorry. Teles just lost the place to Hunter right here. And Patterson just passed Carlito. What happened to Carlito? Carlito seems to have a problem. It looks like he might have spin out or crashed into the wall. I don't know. Maybe he went too wide. But he lost a lot of positions right now. He's the last of the point scorers. Let's go back on Jet on Fire. Did stand Danny from to... Oh, Carlito had a crash? Did Carlito have a crash? He has, and he's got back to the pit and rage quit. And it seems like Hunter just back to the pits as well. Meanwhile at the front, now coming up to the last lap. Yeah, last lap coming up right now. Jet on Fire from Daniel, Collins, Rack, Lipsias, Bisset, Alex Vizcaino, Towa Potopo, and Burachman seems to have crashed. Durachman retires. Meanwhile, last lap. Now, if you're gonna make an overtake, you have to make on this lap because obviously you're not gonna make a place while the race has finished. Danny really close to Jet on Fire. Maybe we'll see an overtake with push to pass coming up to to the back straight. They both have a still one push to pass charge left. Meanwhile, Collins just has as well another push to pass. Will Jet on Fire use it to defend? Will Danny counter it while using it himself as well? I don't know. And Danny just uses the push to pass as well as Jet on Fire. Will Danny try? And Rat had a crash. Rat had a crash while being in 4th place. What happened to him? Oh no! And he's gone back into the pits. Meanwhile, at the front, Daniel is looking down. Maybe he'll overtake onto the inside. Will he look into it? No, he's not. It's just a bit too far. Now, coming up into the finish line, we have Jet on Fire, who's gonna win the first race of the day in Road Atlanta, followed by Daniel. So it's a 1-2 for Mongrels, followed by Collins, Lipsias, and Bisset, pulling really close behind by Alex. I don't know what happened to Rack. Maybe he had a crash or something. Such a shame. He was 4th place. Until it's just over to Rack. Yeah. I think that's gonna be it. Maybe there's a battle. And never mind, there's not gonna be battles in the back, I think. The Josh just used his last charge to get by Patterson, but I don't. Yeah. Nope. P12 for Josh. And so, he ran out of fuel. Oh no. He ran out of fuel. Oh yeah, and Josh now has the pole position. I have to remind her that there is a second race now after this one, in which from 1st to 12th the places will be switched in reverse. So P12 will start in P1, P11 will start in P2, as I believe that's Telescope just goes by. Yep. And so Jet on Fire wins this first race, followed by Daniel, Ben Collins, Lipsias, Bisset, Alex Vizcaino, Towa, Lucky Smokey, Paul Sanchez, Diego, Patterson, Josh, Charles Leclerc, Teles, Ace Marco, Bragg, Abdurrahman, Carlito, who DNF will still finishes P18 since he finished before Hunter. Well, it's yeah. Hunter and Tommy Bond. Yeah, it looks like he ran out of fuel. which is a shame, really. It's just so sad. Now we'll be on standby right here. Just wait for the grid to get started. Yep, George is gonna be starting P1. Another intro? Yeah, I think I could do another intro. Yeah, let's do it right now.
Adrenaline, I need a rush of it right under my skin, taking me higher, so high adrenaline. Like in the morning, air so fresh and so clean. It's taking me over, oh adrenaline. Taking me higher, taking me higher, taking me higher, taking me higher, 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 higher. Adrenaline, I need a rush of it right under my skin, taking me higher, so high adrenaline. Like in the morning, air so fresh and so clean. It's taking me over, oh adrenaline. Taking me higher, 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 taking me higher. Adrenaline, I need a rush of it right under my skin, taking me higher, so high adrenaline. Like in the morning, air so fresh and so clean. Taking me over, oh
This
adrenaline.
season of AF3. Now, back right now to the broadcast. We have a minute left on the clock to start the race. So where is everybody? Oh yeah, there they are. Okay, so it's just from Patterson, Diego, Paul Sanchez, Lucas Mookie, Towa, Alex Vizcaíno, Bissett, Lipsias, Ben Collins, Daniel, Jet on Fire, Charles Leclerc, Teles, Ace Marco, Miles Gragg, Tommy Ball, Rizal Abdurrahman, and Ed Hunter. I do believe we might see a charge coming from Jet on Fire and Daniel. 6 lights now coming up. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. And lights out and away we go for the second race of the day. Josh had a good start coming from really close by Patterson, who goes too wide. Diego just had a really decent start going around the outside and he goes into second place. Diego goes up to second place. Patterson, Sanchez, Vizcaíno, everything seems to be. Jetofy has lost some places, but it's fine. Carlito just already DNF'd. So bad. Oh, and someone goes wide. I believe it's Paul. Yeah, Sanchez is going wide. And Ben had a crash. Ben had a crash. Lots of people. Jet of Fire had a crash. Chele had a crash. Oh my god. What just happened? Bissett looks like he had a crash as well. Yeah, I think he's going a bit too wide. Loses a lot of places. But what happened to Jet of Fire and Ben? What just happened? Let's follow back out to the top. Patterson seems to be battling with Diego. They still all have Josh still has 14 charges, so they all use 1, but Diego has used 2 already. Vizcaíno falling back behind as well from Towa, Sanchez, Mookie, Lipsias, Daniel, Ace Marco, Rab, Tommy Ball, Abdurrahman, Leclerc, Bissett, Tess Hunter, Jet on Fire, Teles and Collins. Now coming down to the second to last corner. It seems that nobody seems to be going to do a dive bomb, which is really nice, really. Almost all the attempts ended up on someone going wide. Well, let's go back to the front. Josh Brooks leads from Patterson. Leclerc just allowed the place to Bissett. Sorry. Diego falling back behind from Alex Towa, Sanchez, Mookie. And the gap seems to be really close altogether. There seems to only have a battle for P1. Leclerc just lost another place. What's going on? and he goes wide into the first turn. What just happened to him? And Sanchez had a crash. Sanchez had a crash and it's gone maybe too wide, and someone just went too wide on the downhill part. There he takes out 2 people, and I think that's Stowan Lipsius. I believe, yeah, it's Stowan Lipsius. What just happened there? We'll review it back, review maybe after the race. But I don't know what just happened there. Sanchez is losing more position right now. He's P14 with some damage. Meanwhile, the front, Josh, going from Patterson, who I believe he's using his charge, and Josh uses his charge as well to defend, but it might be too late because he now, Patterson may have an advantage going around the outside with his ticket. With his ticket around the outside, maybe he's still on it, and he's going down into the inside. Might go through, he does, and Vizcaino goes a bit wide there. And Patterson goes through to P1. Oh my god. Thanks for the follow, Eddie man. Seems like there's a battle as well for P5, I believe. Yep, 2 people going out now too wide. Smokey just lost the place to Danier. And another battle for P9 as well. Rag looking now into the inside of Smokey and makes it stick really well down by Rag. Oh wait, hold on, he's just gonna be too wide, never mind. He's looking around the outside, now to the inside maybe. But it's still, this part of the track is still too fast. Teles just lost the place. Who was wide? I think it's Tommy. Yeah, it's Tommy. Tommy just, oh my god, Tommy just crashed another person. Ace Marco seems to have crashed as well. Alburachman has lost another place. Towa just crashed as well, I believe. What is this going on? And Tommy retires. Yeah, I would too. Well, I think so. I don't know. It's a lot of things going really fast. Seems like Diego has caught up to P1 and P2. It looks like he Patterson just uses another charge. Sanchez just goes by Lipsius, goes up to P9. Ace Marco overtakes Leguer. Leguer still losing places, and he lost right now. He's still, yeah, P15. Meanwhile, at the front, we have Patterson being followed by Josh and Diego. Meanwhile, at the back, 2.6 seconds behind, we have Vizcaino. This is gonna be a really hard one. Patterson still using some charges. Jet of Fire is welling right now with Lipsius. It seems like Lipsius may have gone a bit too wide, and Sue going wide there. It's Bissett. Bissett went a bit wide. I think there was a touch there. And he lost 2 places, maybe 3 now, coming up to the uphill and then a bit of downhill here. Jet of Fire is still battling Sanchez. Oh my god. And Bissett goes too wide with Sanchez as well, goes through into P9. Now going to the back straight. Patterson is still using charges. I think he's using 1 charge per lap. And Leguer had a crash. I believe Leguer just crashed. Yeah, I do believe so. With Ace Marco and maybe Hunter as well. I just went on there. Charles is now last. Golly gee. He said now looking into the inside. Please don't crash him out. Thank you. Still maintains P10. 8 minutes left on the clock. Smokey seems to have gone by a rag. Oh my god. It's just an expression, sorry. Okay, let's go back up to the front. Diego's falling really close. Ace Marco just overtook Hunter for P15. Diego used another charge. He's the one in the front with the most amount of charges. Yeah, it looks like Patterson might have his first win, and Daniel just is battling now with Vizcaino. Then he just goes through Vizcaino. Bizet just overtook Sanchez as well. As Sanchez is battling now with Lipsius, Lipsius just goes through, and there was Lipsius going wide. The guy just overtook Teles for P17. It seems like on the front, people, they are all using their charges, but Diego still has the most. I believe that's gonna be an advantage at the end, at the last minutes of the race. So many things going on around the place. Sanchez is over to Pisa, or he's battling, I don't know. And Sanchez has gone wide. Sanchez has gone wide and now has Leaf just on the inside. He loses 2 places there. Rag already with all these 5 charges. 5 push to pass, sorry. It seems like, yep, it seems like everything is gonna come down a little here. But I might shut myself up here because there is still a battle up front. These 3 have been involved really close together. Jetofire seems to be really close to Rag as well. Diego still has 11 chargers push to pass compared to Patterson, who just uses his 9th charge, has 8 left. Simracing just finished his 9th charge. Josh uses another charge as well. And Diego uses another charge as well. The guy just go, what happened to Hunter? Did Hunter have a crash or Hunter just, yeah, Hunter seems to have gone wide. Just sad news there, Tommy. Just keep trying, never give up, man. Let's go back out to the front. Patterson just seems to have a really nice gap right now. Jetofire looks like he's battling with Wag here. He's gone through Wag, Lipsius has gone through Bitset, and he's done so, looks like really clean. Bitset might have a look now on the inside, now he used his charge, and he's going to the inside on the last corner here. Will do it's not space, it's enough to pass, but Lipsius is gonna use his charge as well, I believe. Going down to the first turn, goes to the inside, maybe Bitset will try a cutback. Going uphill, and he does. Going around the outside, will they have enough space for each other? Yes, they have. Really close, almost touching there. It just goes through and maintains P9, I believe. This is really good balance here. Oh, and Diego just overtook Josh. Oh, it's his balance with Josh right now. Josh and Diego are just battling now for P3. That means that Daniel is gonna catch up to them and be P4 with the charge that he's using right now to overtake Diego, who came out really bad off that turn. Will Diego try to launch into the inside of this corner? I don't think so. It's not a good place really to try a launch. Well, it seems like the battle, it's gonna be a battle for P2 since this amount of battling has lend a gap, sorry, to Patterson over Josh. Meanwhile at the back, Towa just a lot of place to be said, as well as Sanchez. What happened there? Looks like they have some ding-dong battles going on, and I believe that was Towa going wide. No, never mind, it's Bizet. Bizet has gone wide. Oh my god. Now back up to the front. Connors just overtook Bizet. Bizet is keep losing his places. I feel bad for him. Now here, Josh still have more charges than anyone, but Diego has the most out of them. Towards seems to have overtaken Sanchez. Sanchez may have gone wild. They are really close. They are both going to use push pass as well as Diego. Maybe with the help of split screen, they might have another chance as well. As I'm saying right now, Collins just overtook Sanchez, so he's battling with chances. Meanwhile, Daniel looks around the outside through this back straight. Will he have the advantage? No, he's not. He's still too wide going down to this corner. He's still maintaining. Now switches back to the inside. Touch! and goes up to P2, while Diego might have a look here to first corner, since he might have a run up to Josh. And what happened to Vizcaino? Vizcaino just lost another place. Vizcaino has lost 2 places here, a place to Mookie. He may have gone wide. Let's check up now here with Diego on 2 wide with Brooks, but goes through. And now Josh Josh down to P4 from Diego and Daniel. Meanwhile, Patterson just up at the front with 3.5 seconds to the closest rival. Bizet just overtook Sanchez, as well as Leclerc overtook Hunter. Seems like the gap is closing a little bit, but not too much. The gap to Patterson, but remember, 2 minutes left plus 1 lap left. Yeah, Josh. I don't know. Just, wow, so many battles going all over the place. I'm not drinking. I should be drinking water. That is. Oh, you lost connection to the internet, Marco. Nah, that's a shame. Let's keep going. 1.5 minutes left on the clock. Diego seems to be only 3/10 from Daniel. Patterson just uses his 4 charge as well as Daniel. Daniel might be defending right now. He uses a charge for defend. Alex just lost a place to Jet on Fire and another place to Rag. What happened to him? He lost a lot of time. Maybe he has gone wide. Meanwhile, at the front again, seems like there's a little gap now from Dio to Josh. It's still within 1 second, so not everything is wrapped up yet. A reminder of AF3, what happened at the Nürburgring with first place. Now, Diego still has 5 charges. What an amazing amount. He can just spam those and just go through. Danny now down to his last charge, his last push to pass, while meanwhile Diego still has 5 left. Then it's a really tricky situation because he has to choose wisely where to use his last charge. But I don't know, maybe with track position it's gonna be enough. But remember that he uses now his last push to pass. He will not have the advantage going down the back straight. Last lap. No, 1 more lap. Yeah, so it's 2 laps. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, push to pass. Yeah, that's the driving number. Yeah, that's the push to pass amount they have. They all start with 15, I believe. Yeah, those are the remaining uses. Diego just used another one. Since it lasts at around 15 seconds, I believe, he will have the uphill advantage if he gets out really well. With the slipstream, he might have a look around the inside, but still a bit too far behind. Now let's check here on the back straight. He's gonna use another charge. Yes, he is. And Daniel was gonna use his last charge for second to last lap. This might be a tricky situation for Daniel, as I said before, because Josh as well has still 3 charges left apart from this one, and this push to pass will give you 1.5 seconds of advantage, I believe, if I'm not wrong, in quali. Well, I don't know how much it will it will go into the race, sorry. Okay, so now it's last lap. Now it's all or nothing. You have to take it. Danny now with no push to pass. Diego still has 3. He's using 1 right now. He still has another charge for this straight coming up and the back straight. And Danny just has to hold position. Will Diego use his second to last charge here? He's not. Has he given up his 8 tenths of Daniel? What happened to him? And Towa just lost the place to Bissell. Towa just lost the place to Sanchez. What happened to Towa? Towa seems to have gone wide. Oh no. Anyway, going back to Diego. Had to make the meme. Going back to Diego, he's using his second to last charge, and his last charge might have another use. Meanwhile, Josh again uses his last charge as well, his second to last charge, I'm sorry. But he doesn't, it's not enough. Diego should have used the charges before maybe. And Patterson goes through to win the second race of today's. Wow, Danny just second, followed by Josh. No, sorry, Diego. Josh, Smirky, and Jet on Fire. Coming up now from 7th place is Rack crossing the line. P7, well done, I believe, if I'm not wrong. This kind of goes up through P8, BCS P9, Collins P10, Reset P11, Sanchez P12, Towa, oh my god, that's a crash. Towa P13, Abdarchman, and Leclerc had a crash? Leclerc just crashed. Another crash as well from Teles. What happened here? What is going on? This is the last position for the points. What just happened? And Hans is gonna go through to get the last remaining position with points. What just happened? Oh my god. Oh well, Hunter profited from P17 to P15 there. And that's gonna be it. What happened to Leclerc there? Maybe he had a contact with Teles. I don't know. And that seems to be it. Yep, that's gonna be it for today. Winner of the first race was lost there. I'll just don't remember. Yep, I'm gonna do now interviews. If anybody wants to be interviewed, just be mentioned right now. I need the winner if he wants to join. Thanks. Okay, so Patterson, where is he? Is he on Discord? Don't think yes. Yeah, thanks. You're welcome. I really enjoyed this job. Cool. Thank you. Well, anybody want to join the interviews because the winner doesn't seem to be on the Discord call, big race, but I cannot drag them in. That's another thing. I'll drink later. Thank you. Is Daniel? Yeah, Daniel is here. I cannot drag him in. Damn. So yeah. Winner of the race was Daniel, followed by Ben Collins. And here's the winner of the first race. Daniel, how does it feel?
Oh, 1 second.
You won the first race of today and came up second place on the second race. Well done.
In both races. I was leading race 1,
Yeah.
but, you know,
Yeah.
went for turn 1,
Yeah.
and my teammate Jet took the win, which is fine with me.
Yeah. But still, good results overall. Even if it was a P1 first place and second place, it's still good points for the championship. Remember.
Absolutely, it's great points for the team, and
Yeah.
keep getting in second places. That drivers' championship. Could be good.
Yep. Since you had some battles down to the wire through those last laps, how did it feel knowing that Diego, for example, had you didn't know that Diego still had more charges, didn't you?
Yeah, I had no idea. I thought we wouldn't end up doing that last lap, so I used up my last P2P on
Yeah,
that
I saw you used up
last lap.
before the last lap, and I was
Yeah, so I
thinking,
was,
yeah, he's not gonna get a chance of defending himself with push to pass, but overall you maintained your position and you did really well to maintain it with a push with two actually people using push to pass behind you.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, that last lap, I just had to get a bit of a gap in the first sector. In about half a second, I knew would be okay. Luckily, I managed to do that. But yeah, Diego was pushing me so hard.
Yeah.
I was having to defend, and it was tough, but fun. It was really fun.
Yep. Yep. Friendly reminder right now that tomorrow we will have AF4 at 4 p.m. GMT. I'll be racing that one, so I won't be commentating. And it's gonna be a really interesting race, Central White Track. It's gonna be really interesting. So thank you, Danny, for coming here to the interview. Congratulations
Thank
on
you
your P1 and P2. Sad that you didn't get the
very much.
P1 the second race, but still, overall, good job.
Yep, great
Good
job by the
points
team.
for you and for the team as well.
Mhm. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, mate, and see you around next time.
See you next week.
Yep. Okay, so I will look now for Charles to ask him what happened there. Charles, are you there?
Wait, am
Hello,
I in?
Charles.
How did I get here?
I don't know how, but
Wait, I stream?
yep. What happened there, mate? What happened in the last lap?
I saw a gap. There was no gap. I went for it anyways.
You went in.
Was
You
very
went into the car
stupid.
for Teles, right? For P14, I believe.
At the time, I thought it was for P15. I just noticed I was P15 afterwards.
Yep. That's a shame. Overall, it wasn't really a good race for you.
It was fine. I mean, I could really capitalize on bigger mistakes to get up there.
Yeah.
I mean, qualifying didn't went well. Almost got pole in the second race. I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever been this close to a pole position before,
Yeah.
so
You
that's
were you
nice.
were really close.
I
Just a
was
shame.
so close to Josh in in the first race,
Yeah. Well.
but I had fun, so
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
Yeah. All that matters here is it's a competition. Is yeah. There will be competitiveness. But remember, this is set of friends. It's a league to a friends league.
Yeah, also the season still has many races to go.
Yeah.
Also,
Still.
this time with the reverse grid races, we have double the amount of races
Yeah.
in total, so there will always come
Yeah.
opportunities.
Yeah, this is only the second round, so we only have 4 races till now. Now, next week, we will have the third round. If I'm not wrong, it will be in Virginia International Raceway, I believe. Yep,
Yeah, this
the
time the North
Northern.
Course. We did the South Course last time. It went all right, I guess. It's it's a challenging track to say it in that
Yep.
way.
Overall, it's a really good place to do races. It's a really good complex. South Coast is
Also
great.
the
I don't
car,
think it is. I don't think it is. The South Coast
yeah,
not really.
the South Course is difficult.
It's really
Also
difficult.
this season the car is very nice to race in.
Yeah.
I mean,
From
I've
from what I
never
saw,
been in
no.
such battles.
Yeah, from what I saw, not too many people will crashing out just because of the car itself. More like error by themselves. It seems like the car is really easy to handle, and with the new feature of push to pass, it seems like battles are gonna be really, really interesting since there is a new strategy of managing the push to pass system.
Yeah.
And so, round 2 in Road Atlanta ends here. Thank you for everyone who joined today. Hope you enjoyed it. There were a lot of battles on both races. See you next week on Virginia International Raceway. And, as always, as Danny just asked me to finish with the intro. So, see you guys next time. Juan Manuel Gutierrez out. Peace.
Adrenaline, I need a rush of it right under my skin, taking me higher, so high adrenaline. Like in the morning, air so fresh and so clean. It's taking me over, oh adrenaline. Taking me higher, taking me higher, taking me higher, taking me higher, 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 adrenaline. I need a rush of it right under my skin, taking me higher, so high adrenaline. Like in the morning, air so fresh and so clean. It's taking me over, oh adrenaline. Taking me higher, 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 taking me higher. Adrenaline, I need a rush of it right under my skin, taking me higher, so high adrenaline. Like in the morning, air so fresh and so clean.